Welcome to my channel. My name is Norma with momisdesigns. In this channel, you're going to be learning how to make different DIYs that you can not only use them for your family and your friends, but you can also sell them. Let's not wait any longer and let's get to work. Hello, today I'm going to be doing a review and a test on the Koala Waterslide paper. It says that it doesn't need a spray, so we'll look at the instructions. We're just going to go ahead and follow the instructions. For this paper, you can use an inkjet or a laser printer. I have an inkjet that I just purchased. It was $79.99 and is a HP 2755E. It was really inexpensive and I really like it. So I'm going to put links of everything I use in the description box. This pack comes with 5 sheets, 8.5 by 11, and it's a matte white. And the pages look like this. So when you want to print them, if you look at the page, this one looks a little more like yellowish. And this one looks white. You're going to print them on this side, on the one side. That's what your print is going to be. So for this video, I'm going to be using a coffee mug, a glass, whatever you want to use to add your image. I already printed a few, and the first thing that I really like that I see is look at the brightness, look at the print. I mean, they came out really, really, really nice. I really like them. I did all of these little because I wanted to test them in different places before I can use them for sure. So here's all the ones that I printed, and I tested one on my water bottle. You're gonna need some water. Okay, I have a thing of water. You're gonna need either a microfiber rag or you're gonna need some paper towels. Sometimes I can use either or. Okay, so it's very easy to do. The first thing it tells you is that it's printable on the smooth and wider side. So we already talked about that. The settings are under paper type, photo paper, if you have to put any settings. And the print quality has to be standard. I went into Google Docs, and I have you can get there from your emails. And that's where I created them, and I just kind of cut them with all these little details. I took the time to do that, but I print 2, 4, 5, 7 with my G-Doc document. So that's what I did, okay? So that we have them already cut. The step 2 is cut out the image with the scissors. You can also cut it with the Cricut or any other machine that has the capability of printing. Is you put your images in the water. So here's my water, and I'm gonna probably do 2 of them, and I need to choose which ones I want to do. So I think I want to do the Mickey Mouse, and I think I want to do the Mom Life. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I cut them to the size of my jar. So what you're going to do is you're going to insert them in the water, and they're going to just like twist around almost like a taco. Okay, you're going to leave them there for about a minute, maybe sometimes a little over a minute. On the instructions and the direction says submerge the decal into the water for a little moment. Then slightly slide the decal in the water using your thumb and your forefinger. If the decal film and the backing paper can be slide easily and smooth, then you can go to step number 4. And as a tip is saying, do not completely separate the decal film from the backing in water before applying it to your surface. We're gonna go here and we're gonna try to separate them, see if they separate. If not, then it's not ready to get out of the water. So if you can see here, it's separating right there. See right there? Okay, so then it's gonna be time to take it out of the water. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna where it says The tip of step 4 says, if it is still not easy to slide off the decal film, put more water on the decal and the surface. But the step number 5 says, slightly position the decal on the spot, then use your fingers or a mini squeegee to gently remove air bubbles and excess water. So what I did here is I put some water over it, the one that I tested, just a little bit of water. Then I put my image where I wanted it, which is right here on top, like that. We're going to slide it out, and then we're going to put it in the place where we want to have it. Okay, so now what I'm going to be doing, because if I use a squeegee, it's going to be moving the image back and forth. So this is where I want it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a paper towel over it, and I'm going to press on it. This is going to help me absorb all the water. See, it's extracting all the water. So there's no bubbles, nothing. So I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. I think I'm going to just go ahead and go this way. And I'm going to add a little bit of water. I'm sure that by this time my image is already separating. So there you go. Look at this, separating. So we're going to go over the area where we're going to put it. And we're just going to go ahead and place it where we think we want it. Okay, right there. I think I need it a little higher. So there we go. So I go over the image and put my two palms right over it. And this is already a little wet. So I'm just going to look for an area that is not too wet and just go do the same thing. If the item that you're using to put your sticker is temperature resistant, you need to bake it in an oven at 230 for 10 to 15 minutes. For other non-high temperature resistant dishes or whatever it is that you're going to use your sticker on, they recommend using a hair dryer to make it dry sooner. So what we're going to be doing now is set up my oven to 230, but I'm not going to wait until it gets hot. I'm going to put my dish inside while it's still cold. And I'm going to count the 15 minutes. That's what I'm going to do. So here it is. Here it is. Let's go ahead and put it in the oven and see what happens. Here is the jar already done. It's still a little warm. But here's the image. To the touch, it feels really good. If I go like this, it doesn't come off. But what the instructions talk about, it says that it is not a dishwasher safe. Please wash by hand. So what they mean wash by hand is like wash the inside, wash the ring, but not the outside. And then it says do not scratch the image. So those are the recommendations. So what I did is I turned on my oven at 230. I put it inside, and once it reached 230, I waited 15 minutes. Then I turned it off and I left it there until it was almost cold. And this is the result. If you want to do it on like a glass or a mug, something that you drink, I can probably recommend to either like make a square on the outside and put some resin. Some people has done nail polish, but I work a lot with resin. So maybe make it a frame and put a very light coat of resin so you don't have to have that problem. Or just go ahead and put resin in the whole thing to seal the images. Other than that, you need to be careful as to not wash it with the sponge and soap all over and then rinse it. No dishwasher either. Just do a very light cleaning. This one can be used for put your things in your bathroom, like your pins, your bobby pins or whatever. And it comes with the plastic lid. And I got this at the Dollar Tree, $1.25 now. But this is how it comes out. This is all for me. I think that if you use it as a business, you may need to put a coating so it doesn't come off easy. Other than that, for a gift, it's excellent. I will give it an A+. I recommend all the products that are through Koala. Go on Amazon, or I'm gonna want to put links of everything that I used. For now, that's all for me. Make the Lord bless you today and every day. And until next time, thank you.